I'm on Amazon, one of the biggest websites in the world for selling merchandise. And let's just scroll down here. All I did was type in the search phrase retro t-shirt. How do you compete as a t-shirt mogul with licensed properties? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Super Mario, Star Wars. It can be tough, right? Check out the Super Mario design. There's a retro flag in the background. Oranges, pinks, fall tones, good vibes, circular designs. These are all standard when you're looking at vintage and retro looking things. Here's Pong with a flag, Polaroid. These are very popular. Good vibes, rainbow. Here's a very, very popular design, Happy Camper, and check that out. There's a vintage retro sunset in the background. If you can duplicate that for a cost-effective method, that is a really nice way that you can compete with the big boys on Amazon. Let's jump onto Redbubble here real quick. All I did was just go into clothing, and I'm just searching now through clothing. There's 111,000 items in clothing, and right at the top we can see there's a retro rainbow. There's a lot of fall colors, oranges. They're very popular colors. And as we scroll down here, we can see retro sunset circular design. Retro sunset circular design. These are very popular designs. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can quickly acquire retro sunset vintage designs. They will help supercharge your t-shirt business, and you can do it in a very cost-effective way. Let's go. So here's how the magic trick is actually done. There's a website called allsunsets.com, and they sell basically sunset designs. So these are designs that have things like palm trees, cats, anything and everything. But the deal is that they've got these sunsets, these retro sunsets in the background. And I will say these are very popular on places like Etsy, Merch by Amazon, things like that. So here's just an example. This is palm tree beach chair, and it's got a color sunset in the background. Now this is a PNG file, and what that means is that it's transparent in the background. So you can see if you had a red t-shirt, the background would be red. If you had a black t-shirt, the background would be black, and so on. Now there's lots of different categories as well. And there's a search feature right at the top, so you can search for, search products. So for example, I'm going to type in the word cat, and I'll search. We'll see what comes up. So we can see here there's different ideas for cat designs. Some are silhouettes, some are clip art. We've got catfish, that sort of thing. I'll type in dog similarly, and we'll see what comes up. Same sort of thing. We've got cute dogs, silhouettes, that sort of thing. The idea being that with these retro, they're circular. There's a couple of reasons that these work. One is that people really like sunset and tropical designs. And the other thing is a lot of people really like circular designs as well. So like palm trees, for example, are great, but palm trees with a circular background are even better. So circular looks really nice on a t-shirt, for example. Now these designs are all set up to be 4,500 by 5,400 PNG files. And that's really nice because that's the default setting for Merch by Amazon. Now each retro graphics art file is a transparent PNG file. So it's a 4,500 by 5,400 PNG. And I've used these for merch, Etsy, Redbubble, TeePublic, and Displate. And so these are high quality files that do pass through the checks and balances on a place like Displate. At least the ones I've used have. And I really like these. So these sunset designs are great. Now you may be wondering, what's the actual license? So here's the license. I'm just going to zoom this in so you can see this a bit better. This license allows you to use this for merch, KDP, Zazzle, and others. The idea here, and I get this question a lot on YouTube, is people will ask, well, can I just upload the designs as is? So in other words, can I just upload the picture of the palm tree onto a shirt? And the answer is no, you shouldn't be. What you should be doing is you should be adding something to the design to make it your own. So do not sell as is, add a slogan or other graphics. And I 100% agree with this policy, because if you're on Redbubble and there's 13 shirts that are all the exact same, even though you bought a license, you may get a copyright strike because you've just literally inadvertently, unintentionally copied someone else's design. So you want to make sure to add something, right? So for example here, I'm just going to click on this first one with the dog. So this is a dog retro sunset. What you would want to do is write text underneath it and say, you know, high five, or you'd have text underneath it that says, you know, best dog dad ever, something like that. That's the idea of creating original art. Now, it doesn't need to be high end. You're not spending 14 hours, Michelangelo, you know, working on, you know, the greatest picture of all time, but you want to add something to this. So let's talk price here. Now there's hundreds and hundreds. If I just search the products, if I just click at the top and I just click the little search button, but I don't actually like search for anything, I'm going to get back everything. And as I scroll down, there's over 95, 96 pages here of stuff. And they're adding new designs all the time. The other way you can get there is just click the graphics button at the top. You'll get the same thing. You can scroll down and you'll get the same 96 pages of stuff. So there's all sorts of stuff here like graduation, different states inside of the United States. There's circles. A lot of this stuff is really nice because you can then, you know, four colored circles is really nice. For example, it's not necessarily a sunset, but it's that vintage retro sort of background. This is a really nice one to use because you can put like any text in front of it and it just makes it instantly pop on a design on a t-shirt. So that's kind of nice. So let's talk prices here. We'll go back to the main page. So this is just the home button here at the top. And as I scroll on down to the very bottom, you might be wondering, well, how much is it? So for a year, you get everything on the website, all access, unlimited downloads, over 1,500 images, and it's $36 a year. So everything they make for the next year as well. So they're adding new stuff all the time. I can attest to this. I've been looking at this site here for a while, and there's new stuff coming on board all the time. Now, I have a special where for Friends of Zen Watercooler, you actually get this for $27 through PayPal. So I'm going to put this link in the video description below. So you would just click this link here, and then you'd actually get a discount instead of the regular amount of money, which is $36. So I hope you found that helpful. I did want to put in a full disclaimer here. This is an affiliate link. So what that means is if you click on the link, I would receive a small commission and you would be helping support my channel. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you find this helpful. Again, the links are in the video description below. There's a ton of really high quality graphics that you can use for your designs on all sorts of print-on-demand websites or your own website. If you're setting up your own t-shirt company, this is a really cost-effective way to jump in and get some high-quality designs that you can then use for t-shirts, coffee mugs, apparel, and so on. Thank you so much, everybody. Take care.